came on this trip because I heard about it through my uncle, who is the youth pastor leading this trip, and I thought it would be a really cool opportunity to like take my love for kids and my faith a step further than what I was doing back home.
It's just an amazing place to learn about Jesus and learn about the people here and the amazing things they do and how servant-hearted they are.
I've learned that even though they don't have much, they are always happy, happier than we are in Canada. Like, always with a smile on their face. And in our VBS day, we were talking about Moses and how he needed to overcome his fear and listen to God more.
Hanging out with the kids at Casa de Luz. They're so energetic. They're so just happy and wanting to play. And it's just, you can see the light in their eyes. You can see the joy that still resides inside their hearts. And I think that's just so beautiful.
What keeps me coming back is definitely the people and the new experiences that I get every single time I come here. Definitely growing relationships with the kids is amazing because every single time they either know your name or you get to meet a new kid, or when you come in the door they're like, oh, Kiana, like she's back, and they come and hug you, and it's just such an amazing feeling.
Everyone smile. Cheese. Cheese.
Students were amazing. They helped us, and to be honest, I don't think personally myself I couldn't have done it without them being around me. They helped me a lot during this week with dentistry. Just having them by my side, the support they gave me was amazing.
None of them give up. None of them say, I'm tired, I want to go home, I want to do this. No, they just keep pushing, they keep going, and they really want to make a difference in other people's lives.
Today I got to go to the ranch, or the rancho, and it's an orphanage, and I got to go down with a few people and do some work for them. And while we were doing like yard work, whatever, putting weeds into this wheelbarrow, this one kid, his name is Alberto, he came up and he was like, oh, like, can I help? And then he started helping, and then he was talking with Dominic and just having a full-on conversation, and then he was like, oh, like, come here. And then he comes back with 3 stuffed animals, and he gives them to us and tells them that the girls at the orphanage don't play with them anymore. And then he gives us all big hugs, and he says, like here, it's like for you, like, take it. And then he names all of them. And I thought that was just the sweetest thing.
Working with Matt on the CDL Village was really fun. Doing stuff that I love doing, and I didn't think that we were going to be able to work on CDL Village this trip, so it was really cool to actually do that. We made a ton of progress on it. We made sure that we were doing a good job on it, and that's what makes me feel good as well, is finishing a task, doing it well, and seeing the look on people's faces when we're done is really rewarding as well.
It's a really neat opportunity to actually bless a family, or families. Often they're living in multiples, and so the food hampers that we have together, they're primarily just the basics. Like, they go, hey, these are really important supplies, and they're worth 2 to 3 weeks worth of a wage for generally is what it is.
I've been through so many different situations, that whether that be similar to the poverty you see here, or basically living in a mansion. And so my perspective's always changing.
I like to see other people's point of views. I like to see what it would be like to live with nothing and also live with everything, and can money buy happiness, all that kind of stuff. And so when you come here, and I mean at my school you can like basically join the most popular group just because of the hair color or the way you dress or something like that. And a lot of teenagers tend to think that's everything.
Seeing that people who had almost literally nothing be really 100% in like weaved with God, and knowing every step of the way is going to be okay with him. I want to feel that all the time.
Makes me more generous, makes me think about how lucky I am to live in a world where I don't need to worry about, am I gonna eat tomorrow? Am I going to have fresh water to drink? Am I safe at home? It makes me feel extremely lucky.
So many things that we've been involved with this week, and seeing kids step out and pray for each other, seeing kids take initiative and leadership, seeing youth just take who they are and be willing to risk on behalf of others. I love it. You know, and so this is my last trip. It's my last kind of time with these students here, and it's a little bittersweet. And I just say, hey, thanks. Thanks, Abbotsford Vineyard, for supporting, for backing, for encouraging, for believing in myself and believing what we've been doing in the student ministry. It's been awesome. I love it. And so, where do we go from here? Well, we can only go up. Students, listen to my words. This is only the beginning. Going home is not the end. Going home is the beginning. You get to go home and you get to live what has been started in your life. This week we talked about Jesus teaches us. What he has taught you, go live it. Live it loud, live it big, and when it is hard, face your fears, be bold, be strong. Live it for Jesus. Don't back down.